We're back. I'm Jesse the Sorrow. This is Dash the Rapper. This is the Sorrow and the Rapper podcast, a podcast in which I go over random and entertaining video game news to Dom that I find interesting, and he in turn throws me in a random 5 minute D&D session, or talks about tabletops. It's up to you. If you want to follow us, all the social media is down there. If you want to listen to the Zen Dash's music, check it out on all streaming services. Listen, if you listen to music, you know where to find the music, and it's probably 99% of the time is there. If not, just go to his Twitter and pay him, give him money.
Give me money. Give me
Mucho
a bunch of money.
mucho dinero.
Yeah.
So
But what are you streaming on? YouTube or Twitch?
I do both, but for the podcast, I do it on Twitch.
Oh,
I
okay.
might end up switching it to YouTube because I was streaming Pokemon Pokopia the other day. Do you know what
Yep.
Pokemon Pokopia is? Did I tell you about this?
No.
Okay. I was streaming. This is a Maddie game. Perfect. I gotta send it to her. No, seriously, it's perfect for her. So, I was streaming it on YouTube, so and it did like it had views on its own without me really promoting it. I just hit live when it went.
Yeah.
Imagine Animal Crossing, imagine Pokemon, and imagine Minecraft all in one. That's really what it is, you know. So, you're a Ditto who like yeah, you're a Ditto who is like abandoned. No, I wouldn't. Okay, abandoned is too much. I would say nobody knows what happened to the humans. You just woke up one day and you don't know what happened to the humans. Um, so because you don't know what happened to the humans, what ends up happening is that the you pretend to be a human, and because you pretend to be a human, you could start like rebuilding the world as it used to be.
Yeah.
And that's the Minecraftness of it all, you know, like you get to build, but then you're also finding. Yeah, I'm just adding more to my view of me playing Pokopia, which I think you could see now. I believe. Can you see it on the screen?
I can't see shit.
Can't see shit. All right, hold on. I gotta.
Oh no, no, I got you. No, I see
Okay,
it.
you see it? Okay. So yeah, basically, it is. It's that. It's just that.
Yeah.
And you get to play and have fun, meet Pokemon, like literally meet Pokemon. Oh shit.
Like turn them into meat or fuck them.
No. There's no fucking allowed. How dare you suggest such thing? Even though
I'm
you're a
meeting a
Ditto.
Pokemon. You know what I'm saying?
I understand you're a Ditto, and Dittos could do a lot of things, but smashing in this game is, not okay. It's
Okay.
unallowed.
Wait, hold on. Am I crooked?
You're,
Is this crooked?
I don't think you're crooked. I just think you're underneath.
Underneath?
Like the camera's like up here, like it's looking at you from here.
Okay.
But I don't think you're crooked at all. But yeah, this is basically what it is. Right now, when the video that you see, I am in what's supposed to be Pewter City.
Yeah.
And I'm dressed as Lieutenant Surge because I found his clothes. Because this takes place in a post-apocalyptic cancer region.
Is this supposed to be sad and depressing?
There's a level of sadness to it that if you pay attention to it, it's sad.
Because it's like you're a Ditto making believe the world isn't fucked.
Yeah, so from what I understand, because I haven't finished the game, but all the lore that you pick up is essentially that humans had realized all the this is crazy, which is really cool. Pokemon has gotten really good with their lore over the years.
Yeah.
In this, all the professors of all the regions have come together and have found that they were getting a bunch of news reports and all this other stuff that there's a lot of natural disasters happening around the world, and it's like it's destroying the planet, and it's getting worse and worse, and humans can no longer survive. So humans have to find a way to get off the planet, and they basically, from what it looks like, they go to space. I'm not entirely sure if that ends up being true or not. But all the Pokemon stay, because Pokemon can tend to live through natural disasters. It's kind of their thing where they create. Yeah, there are the creators of natural disasters, or they bring them about, or whatever it may be. So they'll survive just fine. You know, they're Pokemon. So
That's convenient.
but a lot of the Pokemon just like wake up all of a sudden and be like, "Yo, what happened to my trainer?" Yeah, so you run into a lot of Pokemon that you're like, "I remember having a trainer," and you're like, "Oh," and you're one of them. The Ditto that you play as, you're
Yeah.
like, "I remember having a trainer, and I don't know what happened to him." Yeah, so it's a little, I would say a little sad, just a tiny bit. It's a little sad. It's You're just a little Ditto. Like, yeah, that's it. That's really it.
Yes.
So yeah, it's definitely a game I would recommend to Maddie. I feel like it's right up her alley. She loves
Yeah.
Animal Crossing, so it makes sense. Uh, all right. Do you have something for us today?
Do I? I don't have anything.
Oh, you have no. Okay,
No, I've never had anything. You,
okay,
on the other hand, I don't know what the hell's going on with you, man. I feel
okay.
like you're in a weird world, man. You know what I'm
Ah,
saying?
I
You're
see.
in a
I see.
fucking weird world. And I think you gotta like go outside, right? You're
Okay.
gonna go outside
All right. I'm going outside.
and the world feels a little it feels like Pocopia.
Okay. It's like an end of the world type deal.
Yeah. And
Okay.
you're like, what's going on? And you go look down the street and you see where you parked your car after finally finding a parking space and
Oh, this is some bullshit. Okay, I see. Uh huh.
and it looks like you have 30 tickets on your windshield.
Not
So
again.
run where you need to run to your car right now.
Okay, I'm running to my car. I'm booking. So I'm out the house. I'm running straight for the car.
Yep. And when you reach your car, there's no tickets there. It looks like the all of those tickets just disappeared.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, what? I
And
guess I'm fine.
you swore you just saw it, you know?
Yeah.
And then you hear from like behind you like a little whisper. You just hear,
Well, okay. Okay. All right. Someone just is whispering
"Puppy."
sweet nothings in my ear.
So I mean, what are you gonna do? You gonna turn around and see who's there?
Okay. Yeah, obviously it fucking scares the shit out of me. So try to turn around and see who's there. Who the fuck just called me Poppy? Like,
And you just see Benny the bum come up and go, ah!
oh fucking shit. Yo, Pa. Yo, what's going on, Pa?
And you get scared and you jump back, and then he's not there anymore.
Okay, see, Benny now has become a ghost, and I have no idea what the fuck.
So
Get out! Come out here, Benny.
you gotta roll a sanity check.
A
See if you're crazy.
sanity? Okay, what the?
Yeah.
What do I roll for a sanity check?
I think for all of today, you're D100s only.
Oh my fucking god! Are you serious? All right. Okay. Roll a. Let's put 100.
There you go.
Okay, we're gonna roll a D100. I got 17.
Oh shit! Damn, you're fine. Yeah,
Oh,
that's pretty good.
oh god. Ah, I thought I was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Okay. 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 Now I'm imagining it. But I didn't hear, but that's my interaction from last time.
yeah.
He's a figment of my imagination.
All right, so that's it, man. You're good. You just had to. All you gotta do is get back home. Everything's gonna be fine. Just walk home.
Okay, great. So
Nothing.
wait, hold on. Let me park my. I'm gonna go park my car into a
Yep.
good spot,
Yep.
and then I park it, and then I'm walking back to the house.
Yeah. And you're almost there. You're almost at the front of the house, and then uh there's like a dead cat in the street.
Oh, see, now that's horrible. I don't want to think about
Yeah.
this. That's terrible.
Sad. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
very
just
sad.
avert your eyes so that you keep
Yeah,
walking.
I'm not
All right.
looking. I'm not looking. I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
walking. I'm not looking. I don't know what
Yeah.
that is.
There's another dead cat. It's right in front of you now.
Okay, this is okay. This is too much. I have to like look into the sky. Like this is. I'm gonna start crying. I'm gonna start crying.
Yeah. All right. Well, then you reach your door
Yeah.
and open your door.
Okay. I'm gonna try to go ahead and hopefully there's not a fucking third dead cat on the way to on my door. So I'll open the door.
It's another dead cat. I'm sorry.
Okay. I have to be going crazy. None of this is real. I can't. I have.
Yeah.
I'm closing my eyes and I have my hands over my face. This is not real. This is not real. This is not real.
Yeah. So you reach your door. You reach your actual door to your house, and inside it sounds like someone's murdering your cats.
Okay, see, this is horrible. This is not even fun. This is just I have to just believe that this is not real. Like that is just how my brain has to process. This is not real. I'm fucking going crazy.
All right, so open the door, see what's going on. You gotta hurry up, man. Somebody's
Okay,
stealing your cat,
okay.
bro.
I'm running to the door with my eyes closed. I was like, nah, this can't be real.
Yeah,
This can't be real. This can't be real. And I open the door and I peek.
yeah, your cats are fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But you gotta do another sanity check.
Oh my God. I gotta roll another one. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I got a 10.
God damn, you're rolling so good. All right, you're fine.
Whew.
Yeah, I don't know what you think. You're probably like, I must have just did some drugs or something. I'm good.
Somebody dosed me at work. This is the only thing I can think of. I have to be. Something's going wrong. Everything is wrong.
So the only thing though is your house stinks.
Oh, okay. What the fuck is that smell? Okay,
It
all right.
smells like the only thing you can think of is it smells like there's a homeless person somewhere in the house.
Benny, is that you? God, there's okay. Homeless people and alcoholics have a very similar smell.
Yeah.
So, I first of all, I reach out and I think it's one of my cousins. Yo, you here? No, is it my dad? No, not no. I don't know. Hello, is anybody here?
And then you just hear like a little whisper. It sounds like it's coming from your room, and it's just like it just sounds like somebody slow, like a very lowly whispering. I'm gonna get so many quarters.
I'm gonna get so many quarters. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Yo. Okay, I'm gonna run to the room. He said, "Yo, you better not be whoever it is. You better not be stealing my quarters, man. I need that. I need that to play Marvel."
You get to your room, and Benny the Bum's got your cat in a headlock.
Oh, yo,
And it's like, give
Benny,
me all your quarters, Bobby.
Benny, put the fucking cat down, Benny. I swear to God, I'm gonna toss you out this fucking window. Put that damn. You looking at me? You fuck.
All right, so let's do an intimidation
Okay.
check.
Same. So everything's a D100.
Yep, everything's
Okay.
a D100.
I got a 16.
What the fuck, bro?
This is it's right here. It's all in front of everybody.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, well, yeah, Benny drops it and he's like, I'm sorry, Bobby, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I just wanted a quarter. I just wanted more
If
quarters.
you wanted, I gave you $5, you piece of shit. And you're gonna come in here and threaten. You smell like fucking beer. You smell like Old 40. You smell like Newport. And you try to get the fuck out of here, Benny. I don't need you, man. I don't need you in my. How'd you get in here in the first place, man?
I gotta climb through the window, Poppy. It's easy.
It's easy. It's easy. Get your ass out of here. Fucking. I grab Benny by his. This is a real person now, so I'm grabbing Benny by his collar. I was like, "Yo, I'm about to give you the Fresh Prince if you don't get out of here, okay?" So I open the door. I've been like, "Get the," and I shove him out. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, right before you close the door, though, he sticks his foot on the thing.
Yeah.
And he's gonna try to give you one last kiss.
Oh my! Stop trying to kiss me.
Yo, pa, let me get a little kiss, a little smoochie. give me a little, you know.
You gotta do a dodge, man.
I'm fucking dodging. Let's see right here. 84.
All right, you did not dodge. You
What
got a
the
full on.
What, his armor class is 100?
Kiss. No, your dodge is 27, so you got to get lower than that.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh, it's like, oh my god.
You've been kissed by Benny the Bum, baby, and you're gonna take. God, I don't know how much damage do I calculate for a full-on kiss from Benny. What's your HP? Your HP 16.
Oh,
I want to say that was a full-on 10 points.
Oh my god,
So you're fucked up right now. And you got to do another sanity roll, because let's face it, if a bum kisses you on the lips, you might go crazy. So,
yeah, I might. I am going crazy. I'm rolling another sanity. I got 29.
God damn, you're rolling so good. So you stay sane. All you got to do is find a way to kick this guy out of your house, and I think you're in the clear. Well, you got to go to a therapist, and wash your face. But
oh my god,
right now, I just got to get this guy out of your house.
Benny, I cannot pay you. Right? I cannot pay you, Papa. Stop. That was disgusting. I can taste the Newport 100s in my mouth. You got to get the fuck out of here, brother. God, what am I gonna do to try to get him out of here? Yo, you want some perico, papi? I got perico for you. You got to go down the block, though. You got to go down the block and make 2 lefts at the Jamaicans. They got that Perix for you, bro.
He's like, you and me both go, Papi. You and
No,
me
no, no.
both.
No. You go by yourself, Benny, to go get Perico. That's not for me, mommy. That's not for me, Papi. Come on. Come on. I'm not giving you.
I'll give you what do you call it? A persuasion. Let's call it an intelligence. So yeah, do another 100.
Okay. 3.
What the fuck? Yeah, all right. He's like, really? And he runs out the door.
This is the best day ever, yo. He's like,
Yeah, Poppy. I'm good. Let's go, bro. I'm doing it, bro. I'm going.
yeah, thank you. Okay, cool. Great. Thank you so much, Benny. I wish I never see you again. And the next time you come into this house, you'll be leaving in a casket. Like straight up and down. I don't care if you're homeless. I will.
I'll be back, Poppy. And then he runs out the door.
I have Mom Donnie on speed dial. Like, bro, please, brother.
God damn it. I mean, that was it. You sped through because all of your fucking rolls are so good. I've never seen anyone roll this low in this fucking system. God damn it.
In any other game, rolling all these low numbers, I'll be fucking losing, bro.
Yeah.
But this time,
this is, Call of Cthulhu.
Oh, okay. That's what it's called, Call of Cthulhu?
Yeah, it's a Lovecraft horror kind of tabletop.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
What makes that? Uh-huh.
Usually it'll be like monsters and aliens and fucking ghosts. But this time I went with Benny.
Yeah. I mean, he is a ghost and a monster all in one. Fucking all it took is for me to tell him like there's Perico around the corner. He fucking fled. I say. And that's Spanish for cocaine. So then so at my job there's a lot of like temporary guys.
Yeah.
You know, there's guys who come in, they hire them for a little while. If they're good, they'll give them a permanent shift. There's always these old Puerto Rican guys, honestly. I don't know why it keeps happening. But he was from the neighborhood, surprisingly, because for some reason at my job, if you're old and Puerto Rican, you were from Bushwick. Like,
yo, I remember growing up, Bushwick used to be predominantly Puerto Rican.
Yeah, that's how it was. It was predominantly Puerto Rican. Like everything, when you look into the history of the neighborhood, it was predominantly Puerto Rican and very rare Dominicans.
Yeah.
But it's it happened more and more. But there was a lot. I just find it funny that at my job, anybody who needs a job and is over the age of maybe 45 and is Puerto Rican, they go, yo, I'm from Bushwick. I'm like, oh, okay. So he did his name was Benny. I'm gonna name him John. His name is John.
Benny.
Oh yeah, we'll give him the Benny name. His name is Benny. Now, this guy was hilarious because he really did have that old school talk.
Yeah.
And he had that hard coke jaw. He's like, yo, bro, I'm from Bushwick, yo, what's up? I'm like, oh yeah, where you? Do you still live there? Yeah, I still live there. I live there nearby, with my friends, and
my yacked up for work.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, and in my head I'm thinking, yo, this guy has to be on it right now.
Yeah,
and he's like, no, I'm in rehab, Papi. I'm in rehab.
Yeah, right.
He's like, I stopped. I gave my life to God.
Yo,
I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, I give my life to God, bro. Yo, I'm dead ass. Yo, I'm serious. And if you, man, my coworkers tell you that's a dead on impression. That's exactly how he talks. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up? And he had a Bible with him at all times. Yeah. He was always reading his Bible, and he never sat. This is a job where sitting. At my job, if you can sit, it's great. But if you can stand all day, the company will love that. And you need a package? I'll help you out. No, it's good. You're good. And he's like, I had lunch with him once at the same time. So we're upstairs in the break room.
Yeah.
He's reading. He's like reading the fucking the Bible. He's like,
wow.
I need my glasses. I need them. He's like this, like just looking. And then he starts praying. He gets on his knees.
Oh my God.
He gets on his knees. And he faces the seat. and he starts praying. And I'm like, yo, he's dedicated. I'll give him that. I give him respect. He's dedicated. Maybe he is in rehab. Who knows?
Yeah.
So he does a couple of shifts here and there, and then one of my old degenerate coworkers who has been fired, he started doing it. He started like involving himself in that white girl. And then then it was a shift. This guy started at 3.
Yeah.
His shift was like from 3 to 11, and then the coworker also started around that time. So then what happened is that he's like, yo, you want some? And he's like, oh, you got it? He's like, yeah. He goes, yo, back in my day, yo, that bag that they give you, that bag you get now, I used to do 3 of them.
Wow.
3. And mind you, one of those bags, the coworker said that it was like he would do like a 4th, and he was good, right? And he said, yo, I used to do 3. Wow. So they go into the bathroom of the lobby, and they do it all. And he comes out yacked, like just intense, like, yo, bro, yo. He's really in it. He's really in it. And then after he's really in it, he's like, all right, I gotta go. And he leaves the shift. He leaves. He never came back. He completely left. He never came back. He was on it. Never came back.
Damn, bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy what that shit does to you, and it's crazy what it does to all Puerto Rican guys.
That's such a funny way to live, bro.
Yeah, it's insane. And he was like, I want to say like 3 or 4 years away from retirement.
Wow.
Yeah, he was like much older.
That's nuts.
All right, now that we're done with the Periks talk, so Dom, real quick, we need to have a conversation specifically about AI.
Oh, okay.
Now, how do you?
Iverson.
Well, yes, Allen Iverson. That's right. Getting his mom and his aunt to braid his hair. Like during the game. Everybody loves AI. He did. In fact, he's one of the first basketball players I remember being on the cover of a video game.
Yeah, I think he. Well, yeah, I'm sure.
It was the first 2K for the Dreamcast.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was big. That was a big fucking deal.
Yeah. So, are you aware of what? Obviously, so you know what generative AI is.
Yeah.
So you know what AI upscaling in video games has been?
I don't know that. I actually don't even. That sounds insane. Like, how do they launch it in a game?
So the way that it works is that when it comes to like one of the biggest graphic card producers, NVIDIA, what they do is that a lot of their cards that they sell, they upgrade those cards over time to include like new technology. And one of the newest ones that they had included for years, I think it's been a couple years now, it's called it's like AI upscaling, which is always good. The AI upscaling in video games has always been a good thing. It's been around since like the PS4-ish. Basically what that does is that it takes like an older or a smaller resolution item or a format or a screen or game, and it can try to push it to like 1080p by creating like frames, like just to supplement it and make it look nice. It'll probably smooth it out, make it look good. Generally, that's seen as good because it's something that we can't, like the amount of work that it would take for us to do is almost impossible, and it does it so well that you kind of have to just like give it to them. Like that's just how great AI upscaling has been, and over the years it's continued to get better and better and better. So that's why we get more modern classics. Like a lot of older games get ported over or like remade better or stuff like that, is because like AI upscaling has allowed it so that this 1080p resolution or the 720p resolution on this tree can look really nice on 4K, so that's how that works. And then obviously we know that generative AI is this bullshit thing where it just takes all of information that is fed to it from different artists, shit it steals on the internet and tries to create its own by prompts and all this other dumbness. So NVIDIA, for a long time, has put out technology called DLSS. And what this does, the first time that it came out was it did what's real. It's called real time ray tracing. This is a lot of fucking technical terms, so I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. What real time ray tracing is basically it's a better way to show lighting in video games. So before, lighting in video games used to have to be like a source. Imagine the sun. When you're making a game, you have to put the light source somewhere and that it shines in a specific way in the game, which is what makes games look a certain way. It gives it a certain kind of light. And how they fuck with that light is how those games end up looking like. Ray tracing simulates actual sun, like it simulates like a very more realistic version of lighting and sun, and makes something look really, really good and realistic, right? So DLSS has been on the forefront of that. Now, NVIDIA yesterday, I already put a reaction to it. You can look it up on the YouTube channel. I've been fighting all day today against people on TikTok. NVIDIA has just shown DLSS5. Now I'm gonna get your natural reaction to this first before I explain to you, or I give you my opinion or whatever it might be.
Yep.
So this is Resident Evil Requiem. As you can see, it says DLSS5 off. You can see that right on the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me just turn on the bottom. Yeah, so you see what it does? It like, it's very, it's not complicated. It's bullshit.
Okay.
These are all games that are out. They're not upcoming. They've already been released.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look at this. Hold on. Made him slightly more black. I just want to let you know that. Especially this guy on the left. Look at his face. A little bit more black. So how do you feel about, what did that come away with you?
All right, I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah.
Right. I think you don't like it, right?
Right.
And I completely understand why, but I feel like this is what video games has been trying to do for the last 30 fucking years.
Yeah.
And I think people that don't like it, it technically are like ahead of the curve in that, like, yeah, I guess you're just saying like, I don't want it to look like that.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to look, though, like a game, not like,
yeah,
like real life. Is that what it is?
So there's a mix here, right? Because I will show you it's not even just the difference. So the real issue when it comes to this is the fact that these games are not old games. I mean, right. Yeah, they're not old games. They are brand new games, and they are games that are finished.
Yeah.
And because there are games that are finished, and how development cycles work is that these are the artistic interpretations of those games. That is how these games, it's like, think about it like, how do I explain this? Imagine you put out your album, right? You put out your album and you're like, my album, this right now, in my current skill set, in my current ability to make music, produce beats, mix, master, and everything, and the technology that is available to me, this is my body of work. And this is my vision for what that will look like. And to me, this is how I imagine it, and this is how it came out.
Yeah.
Now you put that out, and let's say Apple's just like, yo, by the way, you're gonna sound like Drake now. And you're like, what? I didn't do that. That's partially what's happening here.
Okay.
So,
all right. So it's not that they're making it like even more hyper realistic. It's that it wasn't what the studio intended.
It's so yeah, because this is when you see Grace's Ashcroft's face, right?
Yeah.
This is this is what they intended her to look like.
Yeah.
And when the video has decided to say, well, what they put out with DLSS5 is that if you turn on, I understand this, some people might come away with like, oh, it's an option or whatever. If you turn this feature on, and they said it had where you he literally called it, this is the Chat GPT of our time. This is what we're doing. If you turn this on, basically it better creates light. It gives a much more realistic photorealism is what they're going for.
Yeah.
And they feel like this technology accomplishes that. But there's a huge issue with that. This shit is a porn ad. This shit, what they decided to actually do, because I've watched a couple people break it down already. What they decided is what's photorealism is that they put the filter over it of what you see in generative AI. In fact, when you look at Grace herself, like pre all of this, she looks normal. But when you yassify her and make her right, they gave her lip filler, they softened her jaw, they gave her like her eyebrows have like
now I understand the critique.
Yeah.
But if it so if it wasn't like a shitty AI model that fucked up the way that she looked, if they made her look like just a real human version of Grace, then you would be fine with it?
The problem is that there is no way that they can make her look a real human version of it, because the work that needs to be done in order for that to happen has to come from from making it from the very beginning.
Right.
To have a comparison between the two is one of the greatest games of all time is Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Like the difference, of course we want realism in video games, like we want to imagine like this can be real, it's better than movies or whatever it is, or at least we want some extent to it. But the reason why Death Stranding 1 and 2, the reason why LA Noire and a lot of these games look so real, is because in this situation for Death Stranding, Kojima has spent mad money, resources, interpretations, that actor's face, the portrayal, that is what he looks like, that's what he did, that's his performance, and put it in the game. And when you go to shit like this, that's not what happened here. This is a completely separate entity deciding this is what it should look like. And you're like, you didn't make this from the jump, And also it doesn't, and then the falseness of it is the other half. It doesn't actually improve lighting. Because what happens if you look forward, which when we go back to the Harry Potter one, this is Hogwarts Legacy, which is a Harry Potter game that people half like because whatever, J.K. Rowling. Like when you look at the light sources coming from the goblin or dwarf or whatever here, and then he has a second light source coming from the back of the train or cart, whatever this is, you can see that he's lit very well because both of the lighting resources that he's getting it from are right there available to him. It's in engine. But when you add this, it gives him a third non-existent light. And because it gives him a third non-existent light, it splits his face down the middle of this weird, this darkness in the middle. And then also it makes it look bad. And they're hiding it on purpose because they don't show it they don't show this drastic change while it's in full motion, because they know that it breaks. Because think about every Twitter video you've ever seen that does AI. Like you could tell once it starts moving, you're like, oh, this looks like ass. It's not real, right?
So not only is it like a shitty fucking like you said, porn source AI bullshit, but also it doesn't even actually work.
Yeah, it doesn't even actually work, but they're trying to put it off as if it works. Like this is the future.
That is a weird thing to do for what is it, $1 trillion company?
Yeah, see, and that's the worst part about like a lot of the conversations or the arguments that I have on TikTok is that people at first say what you're saying. You you don't want games to look good, go back to playing PS.
No, it's not even. That's not even what I was trying to say. What I was trying to say was like, because to me that's what every game has been trying to do forever. Is just like slowly get to the point where it looks like fucking real life. And then I assumed, because it's I'm feeling like that, and I'm sure other people are feeling like that the more it gets to it, the more you're like, you know what, I'd love a game where you just look like a fucking cartoon and just leave me alone.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I feel like the future of games is going to, is like enough with the fucking realism.
Mm.
Uh, that's what I thought you were trying to say with this. But yeah, now that you told me the actual critiques, so yeah, it's garbage.
Yeah. Um, to your point about do we even really need photorealism in video games?
Yeah.
You hit it right on the money. At this point in time, do we really need photorealism? Do graphics really need to be that good in video games anymore?
I don't actually give a fuck at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, like the closer we get to like being able to just do fucking VR shit,
Yeah.
the more I'm like, I don't want to look like me. I want to look like a fucking, like a fucking a dwarf or something, you know what I'm saying? Like I want
Yeah.
to look like a fucking magical creature. I
Why?
don't
You see, that's why VR chat is like super popular because people could just become Knuckles. Like
Yeah,
people could
yeah, yeah.
just dress up as their favorite character and be fine.
Yeah.
But we suffered, and it's annoying for a person who's been on the internet for as long as we have, or
Yeah.
who's been playing video games for as long as we have. That time is a flat circle, and we have
Yeah.
these arguments so constantly, like every 10 years, that people tend to forget. Are you aware of like this exact argument over Zelda?
No. Which
Oh,
one?
all of them actually.
Oh, really?
So
Okay.
all right, we'll let me try to prop this up real quick. Okay. Oops. I misspelled that shit like a motherfucker. Um so my favorite Zelda game of all time, I think it's very obvious with my age, is going to be fucking Ocarina of
Majora's
Time.
Mask?
No.
Okay, I love Ocarina of Time. That's the one
Right.
I like. I thought everybody liked Majora's Mask more.
People love Majora's Mask, and they do. They always see it as like that's the better version
Right.
of Ocarina of Time. But I disagree. Over time, I've learned that Majora's Mask is one quest after another in one linear fashion, and
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time is not really like that. At some point, you can just go do whatever you want. So this
Was
is
that the first open world game that I played?
no Super Mario 64 must have been the first one.
Yeah, but that was limited as fuck. Well, this was the first one, so of course it's gonna be limited.
Yeah, yeah.
I just remember going to like the end of the game by mistake one time in Ocarina of Time, and I was like, oh, I'm fucked.
Oh yeah. So you remember? So all right, you remember how the Ocarina of Time looked like for 64,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now there is an how do I even explain it? It's on the Game Cube prototype. Oh, tech demo. That's what it's called. So when this is Space World used to be a thing in video games. Space World was this, imagine like E3 and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And two really big things came out of Space World, and one of them was like the original Gold and Silver, which we never got because it was a
Oh
beta,
wow.
and because they would show tech demos. So imagine
Yeah.
it's like it's a
Yeah.
convention.
Yeah.
And then this is the other one. So this is the Zelda Space World 2000's tech demo, which is basically, by the way, it says 60 FPS AI upscale, so it might look a little weird. So this is the tech demo for a Zelda game that was the next Zelda game coming to the GameCube, right?
Yeah.
So when this was debuted all over, or people saw this on magazines and online, they were like, "Oh my god!" Yeah, it keeps flipping back and forth from the original footage to the AI upscaling.
Okay.
But they were like, "Oh my god, is this what the new Zelda is gonna look like?" Because
Yeah.
this is 2000.
Yeah, it's
So
great. It is crazy for 2000.
it looks crazy. So this
Yeah.
is what people wanted. They were like, "Yeah, give us more of a better looking one, a higher graphic one, and this and that." And you know what game that we got instead?
What?
We got Wind Waker. We got the Legend of Zelda
right.
Wind Waker. And because we got the Wind Waker, I wish I could just fucking, it'd be easier to just fucking click and play, whatever.
Yeah.
We got the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And the thing about the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker is that this is the HD version, but it's still almost the same. Well, it's the thing is still there. The criticisms when this game first came out, people hated this game. Why? Because they're like, I don't want to play this cartoony garbage. I want realistic Zelda. I want like real Link, because they saw the Space World Tech demo, right? And they're like, oh yeah, this, that's cool. But then you see we call him now Toon Link. When we see him like this, people don't like it.
That's what I thought when it came out.
Yeah.
I was like, you were going in a direction, and then now you're just doing with this cartoonist bullshit. Now looking at it, I'm like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's cell shaded graphics that at the time people like really did not appreciate cell shaded games.
Yeah.
But I will say, after you play it, you're like, wow, this is like, for the first time ever on GameCube, you sit there and you play, you're like, this is actually one of the best Zelda games I've ever played. It has one of the greatest stories. It actually looks good, and it stands the test of time. Like, it really does last. Is very, because of this art style, you can always come back and play this game and it never feels aged. And that's what's great about these cell shaded games. So when people go ahead and say like, oh yeah, their opinions flipped really quickly when they actually played it. They're like, oh, this is ass because it's cartoony. And then they're like, well, give me something good. Give me grime and gritty. So what we end up getting after this, at the end,
in my head, when you say that, I'm just like, Shadow of the Colossus is just Zelda.
Oh yeah, no, but you're right. It is, Shadow of the Colossus is something that a lot of people would have compared it to, or would have,
wanted. Yeah,
is what they wanted. Because and it's not that far. Shadow of the Colossus came out on the PS2. So it's not that far off, honestly. It's really close. And the Shadow of the Colossus is kind of a Zelda knockoff to some extent,
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
When I played it, I was like, this is what I want. Because to be real, I'm not a big fan of Zelda. But when I played Shadow of the Colossus, I was like, this is what I wanted Zelda to be.
Yeah. So which is understandable. But at the same time, because of the criticisms that people had gotten over, or that people have gave or shit talked basically Wind Waker, even though it sold well, even though it's one of the best, highest rating. I think it got a perfect score when it came out. It's one of the best Zelda games ever to be made. And I wish they released the HD version away from the Wii U and they put it on the Switch, because I would love to fucking play it all over again, right? What they had, they felt pressure. They honestly did feel some level of pressure. There was interviews about it, and what they decided to put out, something that they didn't really truly want to make, but they did it anyways, was Twilight Princess.
Oh, right.
You ever played Twilight Princess? Oh, you have? Okay. So I know a lot of Zelda lore in general. So Twilight Princess as a story is very fascinating, but I did not like this game when I first played it. Because yes, it's very Ocarina of Time. Like, even looking at this now, it gives off the same sense of Ocarina of Time with like updated graphics. But it was this is the HD version. Now let me see if I can type in the GameCube version, because it was so muddy. It just looks so muddy and it looks so ugly to me. And I got so used to the really cool, nice looking version of Wind Waker.
Yeah.
See, even this gives it a little bit too much credit of like how it actually looked, because it did look muddy on the actual GameCube.
Yeah.
It's nuts. What?
I said it's nuts.
Yeah. So the thing with Twilight Princess is that this is the first out of 3 times that Nintendo has done something weird. And by weird, I mean Twilight Princess came at the end of the GameCube's life and at the very beginning of the Wii's life. And because it came out on both those at the same time, the one difference between the two, besides like the Wii version had like, 480p, like you could play it at 480p. The difference between the two is that the entire world of Twilight Princess on GameCube and on Wii is mirrored. So if you play this game on the GameCube and you played it a lot and you go play the Wii version, your sense of direction is completely thrown off because everything's flipped.
Oh,
And
wow.
that's, I feel like that's bad video game design. I feel like that's
Yes.
stupid.
Yeah,
Because
it
now
is.
you're really throwing me the fuck off, and I can't go
Mhm.
back and revisit this game with the
Yeah.
nostalgia
Yep.
that I want. You know?
Yeah, that was a dumb idea.
Yeah, so they did that for, so then the second and third time that they did this release, which was Skyward Sword at the end of the Wii, introducing it into the Wii U's life, and then Breath of the Wild from the very, 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 very end of the Wii U, like maybe the last week of the Wii U, to like the beginning of the Switch. And in those both cases, they didn't do shit. It's just a graphical difference and a performance difference, but not, oh, we gotta flip the world to be in a mirror. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's fucking, it was weird, it was annoying. But this is why I feel like these conversations never truly end. We don't want
Yeah.
realism. We want something cool, art direction, cool.
Yeah. It's not, you know what's funny? I do still want realism, but every time a new game comes out and it's not that and it's cool, it like shows how stupid the realism one is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I still want it. I'm still gonna play the fucking realistic bullshit.
Yeah.
I just know like when somebody is cool and innovative, they're like doing other shit.
Yeah, I gives credit to the people who are, it's like, that's like real artistry. It feels like real
Yeah.
artistry, and the
Yeah.
people who lean more art direction wise to like realism or graphics, that oh, gotta make it look more real.
Mhm.
How much more real can you get at this point?
Yeah.
Because
So,
if the scale is Kojima at the end, where everybody looks like a person because they are a person,
yeah.
and then you just have that kind of looks like that looks like that looks like that could be a real person, as opposed to that is a real person. What can you do anymore?
Yeah.
And if you're not going to invest the time and money that Kojima does, because he's crazy, into making
Yeah.
real people into the game, then what the fuck is the point? So that's why it feels, that's why that feeling that you have makes a lot of sense, honestly.
Yeah. You know what's funny? There's also this a lot of people are predicting that AI is going to continue to get better and um just like, exponentially grow. But I feel like it may also just fucking crash.
There, there's real conversations I see all the time about this
Yeah.
AI bubble getting ready to pop.
Yeah, it's not. I don't even mean like that because they usually just mean money wise. I mean, I think the technology might actually hit a wall where it doesn't work anymore because it's feeding on itself.
Oh, you think it's gonna cannibalize itself to a point where it just doesn't do
Yeah,
what it was
like
originally planned?
like Charlie Kirk, Kirkification everything.
Yeah, bro, that shit is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
it's fun. I
he's
love it.
he's a meme everywhere. Like,
Yeah,
sometimes like there's a Robert Downey Jr. one from Endgame that I'm like,
yeah.
is that Charlie Kirk? Like, well, yeah, no, for sure. It definitely does. I can see how that feels like it's never gonna go. It can't go any further sometimes,
Yeah. Yeah, there's
and
people betting that it will, and then I'm honestly almost on the side of like I think it's just gonna stop working one day, or just like be ugly, and then every fucking 10 months they're gonna have to shut it down and restart it because the information that it's getting is fucking it up and making it make weird decisions. Like right now it's like somebody has 6 fingers, but then later on it's like, and then later on it was like everyone looks like the same.
yeah.
And
The
I think they're gonna continue to run into those walls.
It's like that's when the people, when they fed the Studio Ghibli shit to it,
Yeah,
and then all AI art was Studio Ghibli,
yeah,
and then now it's straight away from the Studio Ghibli just enough that now it's just like clearly porn, and you're like,
yes,
what the fuck? Like, it's
yeah,
weird as shit.
yeah,
Because it's, yeah, you're absolutely like that makes sense with what you're saying,
yeah.
honestly. Now with the worst part about it is that because Nvidia is doing all of this and they invested so heavily into AI, it is almost impossible to buy a PC.
Oh my God, yeah,
Like now, RAM price the first thing that went up was RAM.
yeah.
Well, actually, I should say the first thing that went up was graphics cards because of
Graphics
Bitcoin.
card, yeah, Yeah.
And after Bitcoin and all the crypto shit, which really still pisses me the fuck off, then it was RAM. And now it's RAM and SSDs. So I was trying to buy an SSD for my girlfriend like a couple times, and I should have bought it then because they were like $100, and now they're going to like 4 or 5. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
And it's all this AI garbage, and it fucking sucks. And it's even worse that Nvidia themselves are responsible for this. And then they go, by the way, you want Grace to look like this?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? What is the
Yeah.
point of all this?
They have $1 trillion and they're just gonna keep trying bullshit.
I just feel for as long as this administration exists,
Yeah.
they're gonna try to get away with
Yeah.
everything, everything
It's gonna get
possible.
worse.
Yeah, technology, all of it just gets worse. Now, unrelated to video games, how do you feel? I can't even play this honestly, but let's see if I can play some of this. Will I get strucken down from this? Oh, I might get strucken down for this. I do not want to do this actually. I guess I'll just put pictures.
Yep. Or
Maybe
just put it. Send it to me on Zoom so I can see.
No, it's not even. It'll make sense in 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. How do you feel about DR losing to USA?
You know what's funny? I don't like for so long I stopped giving a fuck about baseball.
Yeah.
And then we started winning and I was like, this is fire. And then we lost to the US and for the first time I was like, this is bullshit. I don't care. Fuck you. Or fuck the US. Fuck and I just got mad and I was like, why am I mad? I don't care. I didn't care before.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like losing to fucking bum ass Trump white people.
Hold on.
We had a good thing going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was winning. And then fucking one bad game.
This is
Japan lost. Everybody fucking lost.
I was on the same boat as you.
Yeah.
Because I didn't give a fuck, and I never really gave a fuck about baseball. And I feel like it's pulled. If any part of you is Dominican in any way whatsoever, you've definitely been pulled into this.
Yeah.
You've definitely been pulled into this, and you feel like, oh my god, some level of pride and all this other stuff, and so much so that I went out of my way to go find how to actually watch the game.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna drink a beer. I'm gonna watch the game. And I watched it on this screen, and I'm playing something on this screen. And as I do that, and I see the U.S. hit anything and get a point, I was like, I think I'm bad luck. And I close it out, and I text my boy, like, yo, I'm not watching. I think I'm bad luck. And then I wake up in the morning and USA wins 2-1.
Yeah, that was bad. It was bad. It was the only bad game they had.
Yeah. My girlfriend is really well, like she called and I'm like, I can't pick up the phone. So then I not only was it obviously cheating, right, that the US did.
Yeah, I'll give you. I want to say this though about that
Okay.
because I did see that whole fucking game. Yeah, that last pitch was bullshit, but we already lost.
Fair.
That's the bottom of the fucking ninth, and we fucking the whole game we couldn't hit shit. So it was like we already lost. Like even if they didn't do that, even if that pitch was like called the ball and we just kept going, we were just gonna fucking lose.
I do have. You want to hear my crazy conspiracy about this? Okay. You remember who we played like a game or two before them?
Israel.
Yeah. We played Israel and we whooped their ass to what, like 10-0, right?
I don't remember.
It was like 10-0. Did you see what the MLB decided to post?
What?
This is what the MLB decided to post as on Twitter the next day.
Jesus.
Israel eliminated. And mind you, this is during the conflict and everything. There's
Hell yeah.
the WBC logo is very small. It's very small. Out of look how many views it has, like 13 million views. And if you go through all of like, because they did it for all the teams, all the nations, or whatever, this has the most views, the most likes, the most reposts, the most everything, which is so funny. And I think my conspiracy is that it got so much press and that Israel tells the U.S., yo, you gotta do something. you gotta do something and make sure you win. And we can't have this bad publicity right now. And so the USA paid off their own umpires. Like, yeah. And let's make sure we don't use the ABS machine. Next time. Yeah, and that's what ended up happening because they were supposed to use that machine this time, but they didn't.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, and every time, and listen, I'm not. You and I are what I like to call like we're ethnically Dominican, but culturally we're like it's right there, the door's there, but we don't go. We go in when we need to.
Yeah.
But today my manager was there, and my coworker was talking about the game, and there became like a link between me and him instantly because he's Dominican, and we're like. We both looked at each other and said, yo, the U.S. cheated. Like, U.S. cheated. Fuck him. He's way more Dominican than I am. So I'm like, we locked in. I just
Nah, it was hard too because like I couldn't even be that mad. I was watching it with like all of my fucking like African American friends, and they were just like, "Hell yeah, dickhead, fuck you, USA," and I was like, "That's funny. It is funny."
Yeah, no, absolutely, it's hilarious.
Because they didn't care either. They were like, "Fuck these white people."
Bro, because come on, I think one of the coolest parts about that was the hype around it. Everybody dancing. The fucking fun. Albert Pujols had a dumbbell with plátanos all over it.
It's so fun to watch old fat Albert Pujols.
Yeah. Yo, it's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. A lot of those guys, I look at them, I'm like, wow, maybe we're related. Like, you look so much like people are like my family.
Yeah, for real.
It's wild. It's wild to me. Let's see if I have something else. Unless you've been playing anything else recently, anything new, or you just been playing.
You know what's crazy, man? I'm trying to fucking go through SMT5, and it's like same thing happened with what's that shit? Claire Obscura.
Oh, Claire Obscura, yeah.
I get to a point where I'm like, I like this, and then I'm like, I don't want to play it anymore, and I don't know why.
Okay, I wonder what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I just straight up downloaded Death Stranding because I never played Director's Cut, so I'm gonna play Director's Cut. And
oh yeah,
I'll get 2 next week.
Same thing. I've never played Director's Cut. I would love to play Director's Cut because that game during my like during the pandemic when I was fucking broke as shit, I was
that
like,
was a bad time to play that game.
You think so? Oh, I mean, for a lot of people, yeah, for sure. For a lot of people,
bro, like it came out like 5 months before the pandemic, and it was about the pandemic.
Yeah, I mean,
you know
hey,
how scary that was.
This man is the visionary.
Yeah, like this nigga needs to chill the fuck out. With me. I'm scared of his next game. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, it's always terrifying now. Now he's always gonna be right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always gonna know the future.
If people keep talking about The Simpsons, well, play a Kojima game and it'll fuck you up.
Yeah. Personally for me it was so satisfying to play Death Stranding because I had just lost my job at FedEx, or I quit my job at FedEx.
I was like, damn, bro, this was your job.
Yeah, and I quit my job, and I think Death Stranding came out like maybe a month or 2 after I quit my job. And I missed my friends from that job. I still miss my friends from that job. And I go and I boot up Death Stranding, and just the mission, the first couple missions, especially when you're like in Death Stranding 1, where you're told you gotta take your mom to the furnace, and like, you know, whatever. That walk, I'm like, damn. Or like just delivering packages, I'm like, damn, I remember this. Like, this is the same sentiment. So I was just like, damn, this is great. This is crazy.
Yeah.
and I really loved it. And I wish I haven't played part 2 yet. Even though it's been on sale a couple of times and that when I should have gotten it, but I know director's cut literally makes the game much better, and I'm like, that's crazy.
Well, you know what bugs me out too is I got it. God, man, I got it maybe a month after it came out. It was so fast after it came out, and in that game, like you build roads for the other players.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
so much of the fucking roads were already built, and I was like,
yeah,
"Fuck," because I was like, "What? How did you do this?" Because I had such a hard time doing that shit that I was like, "Who was the first nigga to build this road?" It
yeah.
must have been annoying. You couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, man. The first couple months of that game was interesting because you playing that game at when it came out
Yeah,
was I have to get there, and but they tell you that if you build this road, future players who are in like this your server or whatever it
yeah,
was, how he managed to do it, will benefit from this.
yeah,
And one of the things that I saw in the very beginning was that some people will speed through the game or whatever. So when I got to like, I would say halfway, I started to see like inklings of it. Two
yeah.
ladders set up across a river, stuff like
Right.
that. But from what I saw over some people's reviews, like a couple years later, they're like, yeah, you go this way, go. I'm like, there was a road. Oh, they added road. Somebody
Yeah,
added roads.
yeah,
Somebody added streets. I'm like, this is great. This is not even the
yeah.
same game anymore.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like I want to play. I do and I don't want to play when there's nothing because I'm like, how did you get anything done? That must
Mm,
have been insane. And two, like, I just wanted to see how it works. You know, like, how do you even fucking play the game when no one did anything for you?
yeah, yeah. It was a lot of walking. A lot of walking.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, I don't even think I drove anything until basically when you get a vehicle, which is like
yeah,
near the end.
yeah.
And it was like,
That was the
wow.
other thing about that fucking game is you go like fucking hours, 20, fucking 30 hours, and then someone's like, all right, fine, we'll give you a gun. And I'm like, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, the
I,
chapter
I,
3 gun. Yo, that's
yeah,
crazy.
I just assumed wasn't a gun game.
Yeah, and then it was, and then it was really cool that you had a gun and you fucking walk into guys and you're like, "Fuck you, piece of shit."
I was like, damn, bro, like that's wild. Like to yeah, all the shit that you got later on that you were like, I guess this is just a game where I walk and deliver packages. I'm never gonna be an offensive guy.
I know, but it was cool. I'm glad, and I wonder how part 2 does it. I listen.
Yeah,
I haven't played it yet. I'm gonna play it for sure, so we'll
yeah, me
see.
too.
Um, we're going to end the show, the episode, on one last thing.
Okay, cool.
And because I said it in the not like pre-show, but I talked to you about it right before the show started. Next week I'm gonna have you go and we're gonna go through all the characters
Yep.
in Marvel Rivals, and I'll show you how they look like. So
Okay.
I guess as a tease to anybody who decides to actually watch this, and a tease for you for next week to get you excited, is we're going to watch the season 7 trailer.
Nice.
So this is the season 7 trailer to Marvel Rivals. It's called The Hunt Is On. We'll make it a whole. Next week will be all Marvel Rivals.
And these vigilantes threaten us all. As your mayor, I will end this game of cat and mouse.
Pushing the fucking Daredevil new season on this.
Oh yeah.
Just what the mayor ordered.
Mind you, we got Daredevil like 3 months ago.
Cities in crisis.
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised? How unexpected. You miscalculated.
Oh man, it's crazy to think that they're adding Black Cat. Like I feel like she never gets a lot of credit or a lot of
Yeah. This music reminds me of Marvel's Captain.
Oh yeah. Honestly, depending on how Black Cat plays, they could end up making her a fighting game character in
That'd be nice.
in the next Marvel game. I think that would be really cool.
What's it called?
What?
The fighting game.
Well, there hasn't been a Marvel vs. Capcom in a while, so there's a new one coming out called Marvel Tolkien Fighting Souls.
Right, that's the one I was thinking about.
Oh yeah. I don't know if she's gonna.
For me, that's just Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah, but it's 4v4, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, how did you feel about that trailer? What do you think about it?
It looks fun. It looks great. I'm never gonna get into Rivals. It's a
Yeah.
fucking free-to-play shooter game.
Yeah. That's fair.
But
That's fair.
It looks fun. Yeah.
It's there's a lot of lore. That's the one thing I love about that game is I can sit there and read lore forever, and I do. I'm caught up on like all the story.
That's cool.
And the story is just gets crazier and crazier. They tease things like they would have never teased before. Like,
Is Kingpin actually in the game?
no, but that piece of shit. Fuck that piece of shit. The brief history on why even Kingpin is actually there. Kingpin has become the mayor of New York, and he's been an asshole. But the problem that he's having in season 7 is that in season 2. Season 1. No, was that in season 1? Season 1 or 2? I forgot which one it is. 1 or 2. Basically, Dracula comes and takes over all of New York City. And he locks New York City down. He beats up Spider-Man, the Human Torch, and Blade. He kidnaps Blade, and basically like takes his sword and fucks him up. It's like this whole crazy thing, and he locks all of Manhattan, so it becomes like all vampires, and it's an eternal night. So it's always nighttime in Manhattan. Everywhere, all the other boroughs are fine, because we're the best. But Manhattan is locked down on the permanent night or whatever. Part of the storyline is that, these heroes and these heroes get together and we figure out a way to beat Dracula. And you beat Dracula and release the night. And in the midst of all this chaos, Kingpin gets elected mayor. He gets elected mayor, and he hates all the crazy shit that just happened in New York. He finds it fucking stupid. Now, for some reason, the timeline of 2099 has crashed into Manhattan, and it's like slowly taking over Manhattan from like the bottom up. So to prevent another tragedy like what happened in a couple not that long ago with Dracula, he also locked down Manhattan, but also is being put. He's arresting all superheroes. I'm guessing he also found a way to lock up Spider-Man. Again, it's ridiculous, but hey, Peter does not have a good life. It's always bad luck. That's just how he says it himself. So I think most of the New York-based heroes are arrested or locked up or something like that. So yeah, we'll see what the actual. I'll figure out what the actual lore is on Friday when the season releases. Nice. So next week I'll show you the characters, who's in it, who's not in it, and stuff like that.
All right, cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the end of the episode of episode 5. Is graphics in gaming cooked? This is Jesse the Sorrow. This is Dom the Rapper, Dash the Rapper. Again, follow us on everything. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the Twitch. Subscribe, and like. Also, all his music is everywhere. Zen space dash. You can find it. Go ahead, listen to it. The albums are great.
Welcome to Mom Donnie's time.
Welcome to Mom Donnie's time, you son of a bitch.